Okay, this video is just going to be a rant. There's not really scientific backing behind this, but I'm sure you'll be able to pull up the studies and all that. Okay, but basically, I know that in Muay Thai and even in boxing as well, there is so much. There's like head injuries and all that because you're looking for KOs and all that. Okay, but for a young fighter, for people who want to start possibly during college and all that, okay, you might be thinking whether it would actually affect your grades and all that. Honestly, it probably will, especially if you're being quite competitive with it. And it's something that really worries me, especially because I'm at I'm basically at college, and I love to do Muay Thai. I've been doing it for a few years, but like this year, I've been doing it properly, competitively. So training really hard, sparring a lot, and it's something that's really been on my mind. So I just wanted to record it here, so you can know about this as well. But I love the sport of Muay Thai. I love combat sports in general. Okay, I think it's a beautiful sport. I think it's a really wonderful way to also gain confidence in yourself, obviously fitness and all that. But it is just a beautiful, beautiful thing. But something that I cannot ignore is just the head, not specifically the mental degradation that comes along with it. I plan on doing Muay Thai for my entire life. Okay, I've settled on that, but I won't be able to do it if obviously I do it competitively the entire time. There are some people like if you know about this Muay Thai world, there's this fighter called Cyan Chai, all right? A really, really amazing fighter, okay? But one of the reasons why he's so amazing is because he's almost untouchable. People can't really hit him that well, all right? He's always so evasive and he's so smooth, and he almost does the sport in a way that no one else can really do the sport because the style of Muay Thai, it's very like plod on, all right? You're like a tank, but for him, he's just like very shifty, all right? He does it in a completely different style. Now, obviously, this just sounds like I'm glazing on him, okay? But you can also tell when he speaks in his interviews, he's also quite sharp, okay? Very, very sharp. And he goes across the world doing seminars, teaching people, all right? Now, I want Muay Thai to reach that level as well. I want all like combat sports to reach that level as well. But I don't think it'll be possible if the format of, let's say, like Muay Thai, yeah, the format currently is 3 to 5 rounds of like 5 minute, five no, 3 to 5 minute rounds. Yeah, yeah, and then you got 5 rounds of those, right? But the rule is with the KOs, it's a standing 10 second count. But if you get up within those 10 seconds, you can keep fighting. This is where the head trauma kind of gets bad. And now this is like bro science, okay? But you can search this up. I know this is the case, all right? But the real risk comes from that is because, like, obviously you get back up and it's like it's been 8 seconds, but you're looking to be concussed again. And now you might not be, okay? I haven't been in that state yet. I've just really started on this like competitive journey of Muay Thai, but it's very likely that I will face this choice, right? Whether to stay down, stay concussed basically, or get up, be concussed, and still fight. I would want the world, I would want the combat sport world to change this rule. Now, in boxing, quite a few years ago, they changed the number of rounds from, I think it was like 16 to a maximum of 12. All right. Now, that's changed the boxing world like completely because no longer do you get cardio stars like Muhammad Ali, or he was renowned for his cardio, but now because fighters didn't need as much cardio, then they just well, it's just that okay. That's not the point. Basically, the long rounds meant obviously just a lot of head injuries, right? And you can still get like within one round, you could get knocked down twice, and then as long as you don't get knocked down again, then you can still keep going, all right? And then when you watch Muhammad Ali in his later years, it's so sad. It's so sad, all right? Now, boxing doesn't cause dementia, but it it really makes it worse. It makes it much worse. There are many fighters that will also have like very slurred speech in their 30s. It's really sad, which is one of the reasons why I'm not going to do it competitively for my entire life unless this rule changes, where basically I would suggest for the Muay Thai world and even boxing as well. They already do this for the UFC, so you might know what I'm talking about. But if you get knocked down, that's just it over. You can get wobbled, okay, but if you're knocked down and you're literally falling like that, the ref has to call it. Okay, that way everyone retains a lot more of their mental capacity. Okay, because if you're concussed, you're concussed. If you're concussed, you shouldn't keep getting concussed. I don't believe that would be good for your mental health. Okay, because I think obviously fighters are seen as these pure athletes who are just strong and tanky, right? They're very powerful, but I wouldn't want them. I mean, I am basically an athlete at the same time, but I wouldn't also want to lose my memories. All right, I wouldn't want that because obviously we'll be here for a while, and I don't want basically like fighters to only have, you know, their mental prime to be only at 30 and then it degrades. Okay, I wouldn't want that, especially because I enjoy Muay Thai so much and I want to see myself doing it for longer. But if it turns out that sparring is going to make it worse, much worse, again, this is another thing. Do not, if you're one of those guys that hits so, do not punch people in the nose. I swear to God, all right? I got punched in the nose so many times. This is a side rant. Don't get, don't punch me in the nose, all right? There's a lot of nerves in it. Just don't do it to other people. And common practice, you should just try to like, punch them in the cheek or the forehead. And the nose, it's just, you can't really condition the nose, all right? You just bleed. You just do. Anyways, I just want the martial arts, the combat sports world to change. I really like what the UFC has done, where like basically if you're knocked down, obviously the UFC is like, you get striking and like grappling, right? So obviously when you're falling over, that's when the grappling can start. But the UFC matches, they are out. Like someone is declared a winner if they knock the other guy out. All right, and they're like literally not getting up. Okay, I like that. I want that to be the case for Muay Thai. I want that to be the case for boxing because I just don't think I don't want our athletes to lose that prime, to lose their mental state. I want them to know who they are. I'm sorry this video was all over the place. I just wanted to talk about this and get off my chest. Hopefully, you also feel the same way. And let me know if you have any other any other video rant suggestions because I have a lot of energy right now. All right, see ya.